Okay, y'all, I'm back with another video on a more depressing note as per usual. I think y'all used to this shit from your girl, honey. But on a good note, shout out to Bridget, honey. You know who you are, Miss Go-Go. And matter of fact, I want y'all opinion because y'all notice that I'm a little bit more brighter than usual. Let me go ahead and turn it down. You see how I'm changing up in color? Yes, I done finally got the ring light out, honey. Now, I know y'all saying, well, Diva, you still looking a little bit orange, honey. Well, that's because this is what it looks like on the warm setting. And I got the thing right here in my hand. It got 3 different light sources. It got the warm light. Then I can change it to the, that's the bright white light. So this is what I look like under the white lighting. And this is the warm bright light. Oh, no, that's the cool. So the other one was the warm bright light. So this is what I look like under cool tone. This is what I look like under warm lighting. And this is a combination of both. And this is the highest setting. And then of course, it's 10 different, brightness settings. This is what it looks like all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's what it looks like on the brightest setting. So let me turn it down just 3 notches. And here we go. So that is the ring light in a nutshell. Let me go ahead and, once again, don't y'all judge my little tight ass room, y'all. It's compact as fuck. I'm still on, and that's why we here today. We're talking about this house search that's not going too well. And I really need it too because it's like I am running out of space in my damn bedroom. Like this shit right here don't make no damn sense. Y'all see how tight my room is? I got my fan. And then it's like I can't even get another darn air vent up in this bitch. So I got my ceiling fan going. I got AC on. And I got my fans going. Because I'm in North Carolina and it's currently like 95 degrees. And then I got this bright ass ring light right here. Oh, shoot. Let me go back to my settings real quick. And then I got my other light over there pointing as well, and that's warm. And then I got my light over there. Once again, don't y'all judge me. Yeah, I got some orders out there. That's the bag that the ring light, that one comes in. And then you got my skin scrubber over there. And then I got a new LED light that I purchased, the portable one. And then over there is the other one, then my certifications and all my skincare products and hair care products. Like I said, it's a mess, y'all. And I steady got more products coming in. But just a mini ring light review so y'all can see how it goes down. Y'all see how it decrease? And then I can change it. Y'all see how the tone just changed? So warm light, neutral light, cool light, super bright, real warm, and then the neutral one, and that's the one I love because that counteracts the gold from my incandescent bulbs. So this neutral balances my skin tone out so y'all can see it more neutral, so I don't come up too golden nor do I come up too cool tone, so y'all get a more accurate depiction. Okay, so now that we got that little mini review out the way of the ring light, honey, so y'all don't have, Bridget, you don't have to hear me complain about that damn ring light no more, honey. But what y'all is going to hear me complain about is this damn house search, right? Now, I thought by the end of this week, I would have showed y'all 2 videos. One of a house that I was looking at that was within walking distance of the schoolhouse. That is $700 a month. It's 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. But the problem is, it shows the outside of the house, but it doesn't show no pictures of what the inside looks like. And of course, I could walk down there and see what the outside looks like in more detail and do a review. Especially the area, due to the area which is in, I'm not worried about nobody calling the cops and saying, oh, I'm snooping around on the property or nothing like that. Just because of the location that it's in. But y'all know I've been busy, once again, having to receive orders and shit, because once the 29th hits, y'all know I go back to the schoolhouse and I work throughout the entire day. So, and some nights I won't get off until like 8 o'clock at night. So I've been trying to get all my packages in now, because I'm in an area where if they leave it on the porch like they normally do, honey, my shit be gone by the time I get here. And I be have to bust a bitch, honey. So, to prevent y'all from having to experience Hood Diva, I'm getting all my packages in right now, before the 29th. Oh, good thing is, honey, I guess they knew I was about to go off on my one clothing order. I ordered a series of pride shirts, LGBT pride shirts, way last month. And I knew it was going to take like 5 or 6 weeks to process. But 4 to 5 weeks later, they were still saying that it was processing. And it only posted took 15 to 20 business days, right? And it's like 30 days plus. So between that, and then I thought Ancestry lost my mother's test. Y'all know I did the Ancestry on my mother at the beginning of the month. Here we is towards the end of the month, and they just received my test yesterday. Now, mind you, it takes upwards of 6 weeks to process the test. That's not including the shipping time that it took for them to get it. So they just got it yesterday. So now what I thought would have been, okay, they would have received my mother's test within a week. And then, okay, 6 weeks later from that, we looking towards the end of August. And now it's like, okay, we might be looking towards the middle of September in the worst case scenario. Now, mind you, it took like, I want to say about 4 weeks for my Ancestry to come back when I did it 5 years ago. So hopefully my mother's is the same, where it takes, and which in that case, I will be giving y'all a video on August the 22nd, somewhere in that area, providing that I'm not working. Let me pull up my calendar. Let me see. August 22nd falls on a Saturday, and I don't know how our Saturday schedules are going to be. Typically, we work between 12 to 5, but with this COVID and our newfound situation at the schoolhouse, I don't know how that's going to work. And then with, the fact that there is no morning shift anymore. We don't have a breakfast shift no more, because we used to open up 6 o'clock in the morning, but now due to the COVID, people can't come into our restaurant at the schoolhouse until 11 o'clock. So that done cut out the entire morning shift. So now we all having to fight for the remaining hours. Also, the people who doubled up at the grill or whatever, and they used to work all the way until like 2 o'clock in the morning, they got cut off to 8 o'clock. So what used to be, it starts off around 8 and lasts to 2. Now it's like that's been eradicated. Now they starting off in the daytime instead. So what used to start at 8 and be to about 2 o'clock in the morning, for the late night students to still snack on, go get snacks and party or whatever, have a little club environment at the university. It's now, I think the hours are going to be like somewhere like 1 to 8 instead. So instead of 8 to 2, it's going to be like 1 to 8. Everything is shut down at 8 o'clock except for us. It's cleaning and stuff, and we be out in the building and stuff by 8:30. Although they said we supposed to have some professional cleaners. So I'm wondering, see, I can't wait to go back so I can give y'all my thoughts on this clean, because if they say we don't have to clean because of this COVID, honey, that would be a blessing. I don't have to get out the mop. I don't have to scrub between the machines and shit. They gonna finally have some professional cleaners come in. Child, I hope that's what because they said they're gonna have some cleaners, but somehow I'm thinking that we still might have to do some cleanup of our own, like at least break down the fry machine, which is where I'm at. I think we might still have to do that, drain the grease out and all that. But if they could at least get that floor for us, if they clean the floor for us, because that's the main thing, because we got the darn going, we got to do a 3-step process. Like, we got to drop the water down on the floor, and then we got to do the squeegee, and then from there, after doing the squeegee, and then you do a gloss mop over. So you got to drop the water down, spread the water around, scrubbing to get all the grease and stuff up. And then you squeegee it towards the holes in the floor for the water to drain off in the drains. And then you do this, from there, you do the final mop where it just cleanses everything over. Give it a nice, even, appearance. Everything's clean and whatnot. So I can't wait to see if we don't have to do that shit. Because that be the irritating thing right there, honey. So, I really hope we don't have to do that. But anyways, on to the stress of this. I thought, I might be at this house at the beginning of August, but honey, they ain't responded yet. At first, I was sending inquiries about a house tour. I ain't never received no response. So I said, okay, let me just inquire about an application, right? And I'm going through Zillow, and typically, when you want to inquire for a house, they partner with Zillow, and you just do the application right then and there. But no, this darn housing agency, I had to submit a request, and I put in the comments of, okay, I would prefer to do a walkthrough. If that's not possible, or can I at least see a video of the house, or, some pictures of the inside? Like, they don't have no pictures of the inside of the house, nor do they have a video. Like, I understand if you don't want to do a walkthrough of the house, or whatever, like, you don't, it's crazy. It's like, come on now, and especially if this is a property management, I can't give you $20 like with the last house. I gave them $20 and I got the key, right? And I was able to just go through myself. So even if you want to maintain social distancing, it's like you can still do that by giving me a key, and I can darn go and walk through the house myself, and then I return the key and I get my $20 back. But I don't know if they utilize any of those options, because they have yet to respond to me after a week now. And it's like, once again, we're approaching the end of August. It's still up on there. It's like, this is ridiculous. First, I was dealing with the fact that houses were being taken off before I was even able to inquire about a house tour. Y'all remember I was telling y'all that the houses would be listed on Zillow like 11 o'clock at night. And then I said, okay, I want to wait until business hours tomorrow morning or whatever. And I'm going to inquire about, a house tour. Honey, as soon as I get up, I brush my teeth, wash my face, all that, eat, 11 o'clock comes, honey, they done already snatched it off the darn posting. Somebody done already applied. I'm like, damn, how in the hell you already applied and they done took the shit off? I'm like, what in the fuck? I'm like, they just posted this shit last night. And it's like, I know damn well you didn't do. So people are darn on buying up these houses in Fayetteville left and right, not even getting so much as a house tour. Because it's impossible. It's like, honey, the darn on posting just came up last night, and they done snatched it off this morning. And it's not even 12 o'clock. I was dealing with that shit first. And then I was dealing with the other scenarios of the unrealistic deposits. Like, y'all want 2-3 months deposits up front, regardless of credit score. It's like a bitch can have an 800 credit score and they still want like 2-3 months deposit. I'm like, do y'all not realize that people are darn financially strapped right now? I understand, y'all want some security, during these times, especially, with these darn government allowing people to, forego on their rent, and the landlords can't do shit. But y'all being rather unrealistic, which I was going to put down a deposit. I said, okay, I can understand though. It's like, you can't take no chances. The government ain't really looking out for y'all. They just basically said y'all can't kick nobody out, but they ain't really offering no financial assistance for the landlords like that. Not all of them. So I said, okay, I can understand that. But then it's like, y'all want to run credit reports and all that. And y'all know I was in the process of building my credit up. And it's like, at the time, my credit score was just at like 520, 580. Now I'm in the 630s, and by the end of the month, I should be right at 650. So, no, just in case y'all wondering, a good credit score for, for renting a house is strangely higher than mortgaging. Like, for me to get a decent price on a rental up until these for a mortgage, up until these new requirements came along, was 620, you was up in there. But now for FHA, they require a minimal credit score of 640. And that's for everybody. It's no longer the variable percentage weight to get down to 3.5%. Now it's like everybody's required to have a minimum of 640 and better, and then you will qualify for the 3.5, is from what I'm understanding. Versus versus the regular requirements are normally, you can have a low credit score as low as 500, and you will have to put down like 10% down. Or if you had 580 and above, you qualified for the lowest, down payment of 3.5%. But now they require a credit score of 640, which I will have at the end of the month. So it's like, it's weird that to get a mortgage is actually easier than the rent. It's like the rent, they want, a 700 damn credit score. And it's like, half of y'all motherfuckers aren't in a decent damn neighborhood to be warning this. And then that house that I showed y'all that was originally on for $650 that I was going to jump on, honey, they raised that up to $850, right? And I told them the motherfuckers ridiculous. Ain't nobody about to get that house for $850 when for darn on $10 more they can get a whole house in that darn on neighborhood for the same ballpark. It's like, at the end of the day, it's still an apartment, and then not only an apartment, but it's an apartment that don't have a decent driving space. It's not no luxury apartment. It's like, and then it's like, it's not no just a two-sided apartment. It's 4 apartments all close together. So it's like, ain't nobody paying $850 for that. Y'all would have been better off keeping it at $650. Now they done lowered it down to $795, and my darn gonna look is like, bitch, you better lower that shit again. Now, if you at least lowered it down to $700, we can talk. And that's only due to the convenience of everything or where it's at. But don't get darn on too hostilely, bitch. Don't think because, okay, it's within walking distance of the Cosmoprof, the IGA, and the pharmacy and all that people's going to pay $800 to $1,000. It's like, well, bitch, if they're going to pay that much, they might as well go ahead and look at the house. And matter of fact, there's a house on that same street that is renting for $840 a month. That's crazy. It's like, how y'all look trying to darn on rent an apartment for $850, and there's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house on that exact same street that is up for rent right now on the same site that y'all are on for $10 cheaper. So this the bullshit that I've been dealing with in Fayetteville. You can't make this shit up. But like I said, the one that I really want that's within walking distance of the school, they ain't got back to me yet. And then I put in an offer for one that is still relatively close. It's a house that is at $70,000. It needs some little work, and I'm going to show y'all. Don't judge me, y'all. A bitch is desperate to get out of here. It's not the best aesthetically, but mind you, a girl don't mind, getting some new carpets and shit in. Like, all that's minor. Like, as long as it don't got no interior structural damage that needs, like, as long as I don't got to come out of pocket thousands of dollars up front, like, I need to, change some doors out. I need to change the tiles on the bathroom. What else is a major expense? Major shit like that. The stove is outdated. Like, nothing that costs too much money. If it's just something simple like, okay, the tiles on the floor, it's like I can go to Family Dollar and get the little cheap, towels to put on the floor over there. The cabinets, I can put some, laminate, the laminate adhesive over that. That's like $40, $50 on Amazon. The carpet, okay, that's going to be probably the most expensive. That's going to be like between installation and finding new carpet, or, going with the all floor route, that might cost maybe $1,000 at the max. Something like that I can work with, but not nothing too structural. And then, like I said, 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, I believe that house is. and it's $70,000. And of course, it's going through a rent to own, so I put in an offer for a little bit over 3%. Now, the rule of thumb is a rent to own you're supposed to do between 1 to 3%. I was generous and gave them a little bit over 3%. Because I think I said I'm willing to put $2,500 down. So $2,500 into 70,000. That comes out to 3.5%. And then I was willing to pay as much as, let me see, I think I said $550 a month. So that times 12, that's $6,600 plus $2,500. Yep, because it comes out to $9,100. And the reason why that is because I like even numbers. $9,100 into 70,000 is 13%, I believe. Let me see, divided by $9,100 divided by 70,000. Yep, that would have been 13%. And then, of course, then they would have added taxes and stuff on with the FHA, closing costs, and all that bullshit. And I would have been right back at about damn near 70,000. So 70,000 minus 9,100, that's 60,900 times about 1.10%. Oh, I would have been a little bit cheaper. I would have been at around 66,990 after a year when they tack on all the fees and stuff in North Carolina. You know, property tax fees, closing costs, all of that, and you finance that into the mortgage, right? And then you divide that by 180. My mortgage would be cheap as hell. It would be $372, give or take. So my mortgage will be somewhere in the ballpark of $370 to $400. Now, mind you, that's a 15-year mortgage. I couldn't possibly see doing a 30-year mortgage on a house underneath $100,000. So that's what my mortgage would look like. Now, that's providing if this my dream house is still available, because that house ain't sold yet. That 5-bedroom that he increased to $129,000. 129,000. Honey, I swear, if that motherfucker's on the market in 3 more months, I'm going out for that bitch. I'm going out for that darn bitch right there. I don't give a damn if I have to break my motherfucking lease or somewhere. And that's why I prefer month to month, so I won't have to do that. Or I'm going to have to negotiate or something. Like, you know, maybe if I darn gonna find the next roommate within a timely, the next person to take over the house within a timely manner, they might darn gonna not penalize me from breaking my lease. So, let's say if I'm 3 months into a 12-month lease, but I find a qualified person to take over, to get in the house soon as I get out the house. So technically, you know, you're not out any money, because now I done replace myself with somebody else. Now they ain't on my lease. They done signed their own lease and all that. But the time that I got out and the time that they got in, it ain't no time lost between months, if that makes sense. It's like if I get out by the 4th month and they move immediately in the house, it's like you still got money coming through. So hopefully if I can negotiate, and that's another reason why I would prefer to be at this one, because with this one it seems like it's a company, but it seems like it's a small company that they run, as opposed to like Ames Property Management. Oof. Anybody who knows about Ames, bitch, it's like, what's another one? Townsend Rentals. So this one seems like that, but that shit, I can't even get them motherfuckers on the phone. Like, I done tried leaving voice messages and everything. So it's like, what's the world really going on? I done left voice messages. I done inquired multiple darn on times. What in the world? Now it makes me seem like, what in the world's going on with the inside of the house, where if somebody inquires about seeing pictures, it's like, you honestly think somebody's going to get a house and not even so much as see the inside of the house? Now, the reason why the other houses been flying off the motherfucking shelves is because honey, we at least got to see pictures of the inside of the house, and sometimes get to see a video walkthrough of the darn house. That's why I've been getting beat out on, the other houses that were available. Because we done seen videos of the houses inside and pictures. You just showed us one picture of the outside and not even all the pictures of the outside. Like, we just see a distant front view. Like, I can't, if that darn house is still available tomorrow, I'm going to darn record it for y'all. And y'all want to see it either on Saturday or Sunday. But like I said, that shit don't make no damn sense. It's like y'all done had that shit up there for... Matter of fact, let me go to Zulu right now on my phone and see how long that shit been up there. Let me go to my Zulu real quick, y'all. Okay, Zulu.com. Fayetteville, North Carolina. Oh no, that's an apartment though. Shit. Y'all see how sad I be at an apartment? Oh, but I ain't gonna. Oh, wait a minute. $695, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,200 square feet, and the 28303 area code. Oh, chat. I might have another darn apartment to look at, y'all. Let me see what this one's looking like. I wish I could turn my phone around, but y'all know, due to the fact that I ain't trying to do no editing to this video and that it shows the address, I can't. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can, y'all, because when I pull up the pictures, it blocks out the address. So, let me turn my screen brightness down so y'all can see. Y'all see that? Ooh. This is $695. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is that a walk-in? Oh, shit, I was excited for a moment. I thought that was a walk-in closet. That's the darn laundry closet for the damn washer and dryer. Shit. I was happy. I was like, damn, we get a walk-in closet for a darn apartment at $690. Now, granted that my aunt's darn house apartments, they did have walk-in closets, and they rented $575. You know that house went fast. I tried to get in one of those apartments. That shit went off the... Oh, there's a garden tub. So we got a little step garden tub right there going on. Oh, I like that countertop. Oh, and I like how the wall separates the shower from the tub. Okay, this must be the master bathroom. This must be the ensuite, honey. Y'all see how that darn right there. That's the toilet, and there's a wall separating the shower. Okay. Oh, and then wide open space. But it's not a full open plan, so it got a little bit of walls that separate the kitchen from the living room. Because I don't like a full open concept. So, okay. Oh, child. I might need to look into this one, because the other one, like I said, they bullshit. Now, of course, I got to Google search, what the apartment looked like on the outside, because that does matter too. And then, like I said, the 28303 area code, yeah, I got to really be careful, because you got the good side. It's just like the 01 area code. You got the good side of the 01, and then you got the other area, like Murchison Road side, which a girl is not too far from, but I'm right in the middle, where I'm in the decent side, but I'm not in the great side of it. For my people who's familiar with Fair 9, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I ain't directly on the dirty, but shit, I ain't too far from it, and I need to get from it. And then you got the 03 area code, where you got the street walking area, where my girls, my T-girls are out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Honey, shout out to my girls, but I ain't trying to see y'all darn twerking outside my window. Twerking out of my window. I can't stand her. Honey, I can't, I don't want to be cussing my fellow girls out because y'all trying to make y'all money. And I know money's honest and it pays a bit, like T.S. Madison say, but shit, y'all take that shit down the motherfucking road, bitch. Don't be blocking my darn on driveway trying to darn on pick up somebody late at night, honey. No. So I got to make sure it ain't in that type of 03 area code. I want to see if it's close like the other one where it's like, okay, it's on that nice street where it's within walking distance of the pharmacy. Or it might be further up where it's closer to the thrift shop. Because, you know, 03 area code, it covers a lot. So, yeah, it depends on where we're at in the 03. Oh, Lord. And if it's off of, you know, a certain street. Like my aunt's street, she was in an apartment area where that particular street was good. But right outside it, oh, everything was a shit show. It was like, oh, God. Like I said, 03 area code, you got to be real careful with 28303, baby. But $695, ooh, I'm going to look into this. But anyways, let me go on here to show y'all this $700 a month house. And damn, okay, notification, shit. Notifications coming in left and right. Okay, it's still up on here, $700 a month. It's been up on here for 5 days now. Okay, I'm making sure the address don't pop up. But that's what the outside looks like, y'all. That's it. It's like, okay, the outside looks decent enough. Got a little good driveway or whatever. But it's like, okay, I can't see the inside of the house. Like, what's going on? And like I said, I done inquired about this shit multiple times. And I ain't heard back. You know, the professional response time is supposed to be like 72 hours. And it's like, girl, technically, we within the same state. And it's like, with lockdowns and shit, you ain't really doing no house showings like that. So really, you should be able to respond within 24 hours. Especially since you got a whole property management, honey. This ain't in you operating solo dolo. Like, the gag is the house that I really wanted that sit on a half acre, who he was doing it all through himself. I mean, granted, he had it listed on Zillow, but as far as, you know, the application process, it was him and his wife that was looking at all the applicants and stuff. And it's like, okay, I can expect for him to respond within 72 hours as opposed to 24 hours. But hell, he was responding back within like 1 to 2 hours. And he's darn on solo dolo, honey. Here y'all is supposed to be a whole property management group, honey. And I responded as soon as y'all uploaded this on the second hour of the upload. Here it is 5 days later. I ain't heard shit back from y'all. But like I said, this darn on house right here is literally within a walking distance of the darn on school that I work at. And it's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 978 square feet. Now, this apartment is actually larger than this house, which makes me wonder where in the hell this is at. Because this right here is literally 1,200 square feet. It's 2 bedrooms and 2. And once again, I don't mind losing a bedroom because it's just me, myself, and I. So, but this looks like hell. Depending on how. I might do better getting this doggone apartment as opposed to the house. Even if it might be further, you know, further away. But like I said, the schoolhouse is a temporary job, so I ain't trying to base my house off of the job that I work at. But hell, if I can get a house that's within walking distance from the time being, and it just happens to work out that way, it is what it is. But shit, this apartment, oh my God, this looks decent. This looks decent as hell. And it's $695 a month. 2 bedroom, 2 bath. Now, I don't know why the rent estimate has it at $950 a month, though. But they got it for not... Shit. Now, Zulu, don't be giving these bitches any ideas now. Yeah, you seen what done happen when I darn gonna been giving them ideas. Honey, that darn gonna desired house of mine went from $115,000 to $129,000. And then the other boy raised the Nigerian, the house on the half acre. He don't raise that to $1,000 a month. And I can't really blame him because, like I said, It is in a secluded area. It's sitting on a ½ acre plus. All the shit is modernized, tricked out, everything. So I can't even blame them, honey. I can't blame them. Although if you got a regular car, the only thing is when you drop down on that hill, you got to change the gear to even go down. And then even then you might bump your front end going down. It's not level right. It's like, it's okay for him and he don't notice because he got a darn on truck. But it's like anybody who got a regular car like a Nissan Altima or whatever, it can cause some major headaches, honey. So that's the only drawback of that house though. But hell, everything else is just, ooh. And then this one renting for $575. I was tempted by this one right here. But this shit is in the middle of damn nowhere. I mean, and oh, once again, it's a 28311 area code. That's why I said be careful with these 28311s. Because this shit is literally in the middle of the damn woods. Now, the house that I was looking at, I know y'all gonna be like, well, DivaWuan, wasn't you just looking at the house on a ½ acre in the middle of the woods? The difference is I had neighbors that were still close by, and it wasn't a complete woods. It's like I had my house was surrounded by a fence, and then my house was surrounded by another fence. So I had some layer of protection. But this apartment right here does not have, like, I want y'all to see this. Like, it's no fence protection at all. Like, if y'all was to see this shit on the Google Maps, it's literally in the middle of the damn woods where at nighttime is, and then there's no neighbors nearby. It's just me and whoever is in the next apartment over. So God forbid if that apartment's empty, it's no other houses nearby. And it's like, oh my God. And then once you go off, you right on near Ramsey Street, I believe. It's like, what the hell? So it's like I got to flag down open traffic because it's like it's right off a major roadway. I think it's either off of Rose Hill or Ramsey. It's like, oh hell no, I can't deal with that shit. And then the way it is like, honey, I can see Uber and, delivery drivers, being scared to come through there. Because it's not like the last house where, and y'all know, once again, I ain't got to these windows yet. Y'all know I got black mold. Another reason why I need to get out this bitch. I still ain't got to these windows with this black mold, but I got something for that ass, honey. I told y'all I've been purchasing up a storm on this motherfucker darn on Amazon. Because I'm sick and tired of 40 minutes into the damn video. My nose is running because of this darn on black mold. So, I got some instant mold and mildew stain remover from Amazon, and y'all know, of course, we want to do a real life demonstration of this. But wait, honey, I got two of them, honey. I got the disinfect, clean, and fungicide, and then I got this instant mildew stain. So both of them supposed to work together to get rid of this darn on black mold situation that I got going on. Like I said, with our sorry ass landlord, I got to be darn on Miss darn on fix it woman, honey. Honey got me acting more like a darn on a maintenance dyke than her ass is. I hope she don't come across this video. She might try to keep my ass out earlier than expected. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Your darn on dyke ass done turned into a motherfucker darn on slumlord, honey. Got me over here being more of the dyke darn on maintenance person than your ass is. God damn. This ain't what Diva's supposed to do, honey. Diva's supposed to do interior decorating and shit. Honey, the Diva don't supposed to be darn on going out to the store to put a faucet on the darn on sink. The plumber comes in and finally darn on takes the thing off the sink right. So my darn on sink went from darn on too little water to now it's applying too much water out. So now I got to go to the store and find a little thing to put on the sink and deal with that. And then it's like they still ain't addressed. Well, they finally got somebody on the ceiling. So the next time it rains, I'm going to see if we get any water inside. But they ain't fixed the little hole that done pop through the wall from there. So it's like I might need to get some of that. What's it called? See, I don't even know the darn on shit. That's how girly I am, honey. I don't even know what you call it, but honey, I know how to convey it at Lowe's, where I can say, what's the white thing that you put on the wall for holes and you seal it back up? Shit. I go ahead and get some of it, look at YouTube, and darn gone, apply it down and, make sure it's even all that and seal it, because it's just a tiny hole or whatever. But shit, this is the shit that I got to do for an apartment that's not even mine. If I'm going to be doing all this darn construction, it's like, this is why I want to rent to own. It's like, bitch, if I got to go through all these troubles and shit, I'd rather darn gonna be paying to own the shit down the road, honey. And then it's like I got to deal with this black mold situation too. So now here I go having to get this. Here I go having to get the darn mold removal. And then I got to deal with these ratchet neighbors. They done finally took a break. And I want to say only because it's been darn gone so cloudy this damn week and raining. That's the only reason they ain't out there. Honey, let it been a sunny darn gone day. It's still hot as fuck. Y'all knowing, even with the rain and shit, that don't really cool us down. That makes it worse after it rains, because then we got that darn gone mugginess. And it's like, ooh, see, Texas and Florida, y'all so motherfucking lucky. Because in Texas, it's like y'all got that dry heat. And then in Florida, y'all got that sandy beach heat where the beach, it's something about the salt that keeps the temperature relatively cool to a certain extent. And even when it gets hot, it's something about that beachy terrain where it's like y'all don't get the muggy heat. Like we get that swampy heat, honey. Where it's like it's just sticky and you just feel all slimy and all that. Like it could be like 80 degrees or 70 and you still have that sticky, slimy darn going, ugh. But yeah, it's like, them motherfuckers darn gone finally done calm the fuck down. Because I told y'all I was about to go over there and slap the shit out. I went from darn gone saying I was going to give them bitches some sage to saying, oh fuck it. Now y'all got the cops and shit back out here again. Honey, I about want to darn gonna walk over there and slap the shit out their ass with the damn sage. The story of my life. And then, like I said, exactly 1 week from the day I go back to this darn gone job. I hope this darn gone yellow bitch ain't darn gone deal. I get along with everybody else but this darn gone look-alike. Like, I literally work with somebody who reminds me of the... And then it's like, I don't have no problem with the brat, but this darn gone 2.0 version, this darn gone brat look-alike, oh, I can't stand her motherfucking ass. I can't stand her ass. And it's like, bitch, you ain't even no darn gone manager. And you acting worse off than the darn gone manager. See, the managers are all nice and shit. The head managers and everything, the supervisor, they not. But this bitch, you ain't even got no type. Bitch, you wear the same shirt that I wear. And I got to deal with you. And hopefully, since, her shift, because she was the 62 type shift throughout the whole time. So hopefully that might not work out for her. And I think she works another job as well. So hopefully I might not see her when she comes back. Or if they do, they put her in a different... But then again, I want to say, if she works another job, and now we starting to open at 11 o'clock instead. And as a matter of fact, I didn't see her in the meeting. Now granted, several of us had our cameras off on our Zoom meetings. But I don't think I seen her name when I looked through. So hopefully that's a sign that she took that job when they was offering at the hospital, and she stay over at that motherfucking hospital instead. Cause our job is a contracting job. So I don't work directly for the schoolhouse. We work for a company that employs us in the restaurants and shit at the school. So she got relocated hopefully to that darn gone job at the motherfucking hospital. I'll be so happy if that's the case. Cause it's like I'm already dealing with enough stress as it is. And I'm pissed off that I supposed to be given a home tour by August 1st. But instead I'm still on the house search while starting this new job. And they talking about they got to check our temperatures and shit every time we enter. Our new time clock location is going to be in a different spot. And then even when we can't go down that way no more to go through the back entrance. Like, we got to go through the front entrance of the schoolhouse and all that. It's like, oh, no, God, honey. Oh, hell no. And then it's like, well, shit. What are we going to do with lunch? Then they talking about they done took all the doggone seats out. And I'm like, well, shit, where the fuck we going to eat at? Not all of us have cars. And then it's like, even if I was to get this house that's within walking distance, I'm like, okay, that would be ideal because, but then the university is so big that it would take me darn on 10 minutes just to get off the university to cross the street, because that's how big our university is. Where we're in the back, so between me walking to the front all the way down to the side and then having to walk up to even go to my house, that would be 10 minutes. And it's like we only got a half-hour lunch break. So between walking to and from the house, that's 20 minutes right there. So I got to stay on campus. They said we might be in some sort of hall to eat or whatever, a particular, hall that's supposed to be for the staff or whatever, but it's like social distancing and all that. Okay. Are we guaranteed that we'll be able to have our time to eat if it's not over? Like, what if I go there and it's over capacity? I can't go out to my car. Then they say they supposed to have a seating area outside for us. But it's like, okay, you talking about the outside where you saying that the door where we typically go back in is going to be locked off? And it's like it got a little swiper thing. Why not give us some key cards where we can darn on at least open the shit back up? That way us employees can get into it, but you don't have to be in fear of, regular students coming in and out of it like they used to. But then again, they said, well, the reason why they closing the door is because people used to come to their shift super early, an hour early to get something to eat or whatever, before they especially, if they had us later in the day. And it's like, well, hell, they used to have me way early, like when they used to have me scheduled for 2:00 in the afternoon. And I know that the food's going to run out in the cafeteria by 4, so it's no need for me to try to wait till lunchtime. So instead, I used to come early, like around 1:00, and get my free lunch at the cafeteria. Because even though I'm in the restaurant, the benefit of working at the schoolhouse is we're able to also get a free lunch from the cafeteria. And the cafeteria, they have the fresh food. It's not the fast food. It's like they got the fresh cooked fish and the fish on Wednesdays. They got the chicken and macaroni, all that handmade cakes and all that good stuff. Our fresh fruits and all that you could stack up on a good darn meal. I was like, well, hell, where the hell I'm going to be down here just getting 8 nuggets? It's like, I have a choice of 8 nuggets and some fries, or a regular sandwich and some fries, and that's it. And a drink, that's it. But it's like I don't get a deluxe option. I don't get to choose a spicy special or none of that darn old shit. It's like unless you employee of the week and stuff, and then you get the option of a shake. Oh, they removed the shakes, so we don't even have shakes no more. But it's like, well, hell, that didn't do no girl no benefit anyways. Like with my Crohn's, I ain't had no dairy and y'all don't offer a dairy-free option. So it's like, shit, that ain't no loss to me, honey. Once again, y'all, I got to deal with these 2 fans. It just is what it is. For my new subscribers, this is what the bullshit I got to deal with when I record over 40-minute videos. I offered to darn gone have somebody come in and drill an extra hole. And it's like, girl, I didn't want your darn on lazy ass to come do it. Because every time we ask her something, it's like she want the darn. It's like, girl, you ain't no certified darn on electrician. You ain't no certified. It's like, girl, yeah, you can come to do the light work and stuff. But it's like, okay, I understand you a one-woman show. Your 2 sisters who also inherit the darn on property. Because we used to, because we originally rented this place from her mother, but her mother died of an aneurysm a couple years ago, and she took it over since. Because she's the only sister here in Fayetteville, right? And up until like a year, I wouldn't say a year, but about 6 months ago, everything was alright. But when we started having these little issues like this that started piling on up to major issues, honey, this girl ain't nowhere to be found. Hell, now that I think about it, I can't even blame my mother for being behind on the rent, honey. So it was like I was complaining about her darn on. I done gave her part of the rent money, and it turns out she done splurged on other darn on curricular activities. And now I don't even feel so bad for the darn on landlord. Here I am feeling all pissed off and cussed her out about darn on blowing the rent money on fun and shit. And it's like, girl, okay, yeah, they can't evict us right now. They can't turn. See, my mother's hard-headed. She thinks because they legally can't turn the lights off and shit, that gives an excuse to not pay the bills. It's like, okay, you don't realize that these companies and the landlords and shit are going to be pissed off, right? And thus, when they can be able to do that, they ain't going to give you no leniency and be like, okay, we know you 3-4 months behind, and we're going to give you 90 days to catch up. No, it's like now, since you ain't tried to work with them at all, you ain't tried to at least keep up on some payments, and that's why I've been on her ass to keep, especially if I'm giving you my part of the damn money. It's like, at least make it where my money goes to her. That way, it's like some money is better than no money. So she's been getting some money, but she ain't been getting all of her money, from what I found out. But it's like, girl, you can't even use that as an excuse, because even when the bill was current, the rent was current, you still wasn't doing shit. So it's like both of y'all heifers in the damn wrong. My mother's in the damn wrong and your ass in the damn wrong. That's why I can't wait to get the fuck away from both of y'all asses. Got me being darn Miss darn clean up woman is all I... Honey, this ain't what clean up woman's supposed to be. I shouldn't be darn tackling black nose that got my darn nose sniffling like I'm on some bullshit. Darn got the darn fix a damn sink that you supposed to be fixing. God damn it. But like I said, if I don't hear back from this darn from this house, I'm going to try one more motherfucking time. I'm going to call tomorrow. Because I'm not getting no response back from no emails. I done tried to leave a voice message. I ain't got a response back. But then again, that was 2 days ago. I'm going to give it another 20. So tomorrow at 12 o'clock will make 72 hours. So I'm going to call this time and see if I get through. If not, I'm going to darn apply for this apartment that I just showed y'all, honey. Cause it's like, I can't keep dealing with this bullshit. Oh, not this darn apartment right here. Oh, Lord knows. Okay, damn notifications. And then soon enough in a half hour, I got to jump on my Total Life Changes call. See, that's the only thing that's been doing good with me is this TLC, honey. My Melanie drops and my darn NutriBurst. And then I'm at NutriBurst Plus, and then I got another one coming in the mail in a couple of days. That's the only thing been doing good for me is me getting my flexibility and shit back and me working out, honey. That's why I'm in this tank top, honey. Y'all see me in this tank top and this darn bonnet for the past couple of days because, hell, I've been working out so much throughout the day. Y'all know my mother don't leave until 12:30. And then it's like I'm waiting on the mailman to come through, and then I'm looking at some of y'all's videos throughout the day. And then I have actually been working out like 2 hours a day. So that's why I haven't really been dressed up like that. Y'all been seeing me, in my exercise and stuff like gear. I change out my tank top, change out to a different tank top and go to sleep, honey. Or, when it's Thursday nights, I'm at my girl Jasmine's house. Who else is on Thursdays? Y'all know I'm all over the place, y'all. We got Miss Jasmine Divine. You got Mr. 6'8". I'm giving my YouTube shout outs. Bridget, I think you said you Mondays for now until Madison comes back with her, and she said August, so I don't know when, your video, but I got my notification, but shit, y'all know YouTube. I just have to be on the lookout. But the good thing is with y'all do have the notifications of the time when y'all going live, so even though I don't get the notifications when it goes live, I set it in my calendar. So that's the one thing about all y'all that do live videos is when y'all set the dates in advance, I can still see it through my subscriptions. Like when I'm scrolling through my YouTube subscriptions, of what are uploaded, like the videos that are already uploaded, it also shows of upcoming events. So whenever I see that one of y'all are going live on a particular day, I actually put it in my calendar because YouTube is on some bullshit. It's like I don't get a notification, and then when it does send out a notification, it be like the video been on for like a half hour. Now I know Madison's schedule by heart, but for y'all that's still, you know, teeter-tottering with y'all's schedule because y'all are new to this, I just look out for y'all. So that's it on it. Well, no, that's not it. It's some more people on the conscious side. No, well, I shouldn't say conscious side, but I met them through the conscious community, but they topics are not necessarily of conscious, although they do teeter-totter almost like me. I deal with black conscious subjects, but I'm not as heavily deep into it like some YouTubers, and unfortunately I don't no longer look at a lot of them because of certain reasons. Not that they did anything to me personally, but because of some drama, I can't even name them. Okay, I will say one person, Cynthia G. I watch her. You know, obviously we disagree on quite a bit of things, but I love looking at her videos nonetheless. That's the only one that I can mention, and that's the one I've been watching from the very beginning. Is she's the only one left. Cynthia G is the longest person that I've been watching in the sector. Well, you know, for the exception of Field Their Advice Show, you know, Africa Diaspora News Network. He was the very first major one, and he's at 1 million subscribers. So it was Phil, Robert. For whatever reason, I just fell out with Robert Perkins. It wasn't nothing personal they did. It's just, you know, some people you just fall out over time. But the first people that I used to watch was Field Their Advice Show, now known as African Diaspora News Network. Then you have Robert Perkins. He still does a lot. He's a truck driver now, so he be doing the videos from what I'm seeing in the truck. Okay. He's my fellow Carolinian too. Like, he got the raspy accent and everything. He's from a small town, I think Salisbury, North Carolina, or Shelton. Well, it's one of those two with an S. He's from that. I know he ain't from Southern Pines. He's either from Salisbury or Shelton, North Carolina, something to that effect. And then, you know, Cynthia was next. It was, oh no, she was the fourth one. I'm lying, because my boo, honey, I love my boo. Now he ain't of the community. I just say that because I have a natural admiration for Angel Ramirez Jordan. Unfortunately, he done got his channel permanently taken down. You know, he stayed getting his channels deleted every 6 months for, you know, telling that true tea. This time they done finally got him after 7 or 8 YouTube channels over a course of 5 years. And then at one time he maintained 3 channels that all lasted over 6 months. But this last time they done took all of them down, honey. Now you can only find him on ikyg.com. And then he got the Instagram page where you got to verify that you black. Yeah, he's that type of pro-black where he don't even want no white people on his channel. Once again, we agree to disagree on certain shit, y'all. We agree to disagree on certain shit. But I still follows him and support his endeavors over there. Although I'm, due to, you know, this work schedule and me watching everybody else, I'm not able to look at his videos like that anymore, because it's like I got to go through the channel. I mean, going through the website and all of that. And then he got a fee on the Patreon that's $13 a month. And it's like, you know, I don't mind supporting people here and there, but it's like, ooh, that $13 is pretty steep for, you know, especially when it becomes repetitive. It's like, when you're doing a lot of repetitive stuff and it's all negative, it's like, I'm not paying for negativity. Like, I like a good balance, honey. And unfortunately, between him and Cynthia, it's like every time I see them lately, all of them do is negative. Now, granted that he did have a personal channel. Now, Angel, I ain't going to fault you all the way. You did have the dating advice channel and stuff where it was some fun topics. And maybe you do also still do that. But it's like, it's more negative driven than positive driven. And it's like, I ain't paying no $10 for no negativity, honey. So, yeah, unfortunately, but I still send $5 here and there, you know, to help support a fellow, you know, black brother and whatnot. And then, you know, I'm subscribed to T.S. Madison. both the Patreon and the YouTube thing. I still have yet to even utilize the full function of the YouTube. You know, when you become a member and you get to see the exclusive videos, it's like looking at so many people. I have not even had time to even look at the past videos, and I'm still 9 months behind on my soap operas. So it's like I'm just behind on everything, y'all. But I like to support all my black people whenever I can. And speaking of my black people, shout out to my mentor, Miss Stephanie Lanes. She done gave me my order early for my aesthetics company. I done purchased me some new waxes and stuff from her. Oh, and her hand sanitizer. She came out with another business. Shout out to Stephanie Lanes. She is the very first mentor esthetician that I followed. I've been following her ever since I was in beauty school. She owns the C Brazil professional line for us estheticians and cosmetologists. This is the #1 go-to product that I buy from. Now, granted, I have cheated on her because, you know, she's not available in Cosmoprof, and sometimes I can't afford it. Back when I was, you know, struggling, I couldn't afford that shipping, and, you know, I was only buying 1 or 2 products at a time. So it's like I had to buy the Clean and Easy wax and the what's the other one that I buy from Cosmoprof? It's the blue wax, y'all. I don't know why I can't think of it right now, but the Cerapil. I buy the Cerapil wax and I buy the Clean and Easy wax. I don't fuck with Gigi. I don't fuck with Gigi. I don't fuck with Gigi. Now I use they wax warmers. They wax warmers, they good. But they waxes, no God, honey. And especially if I got virgin clients with thick hair, oh no, I'm not fucking with Gigi. If we in North Carolina, we got this humidity heat. My AC units do not work like that. Well, except in the living room, ironically, it cools down. Whenever I do have clients here, it works out. But if I'm in another location where I can't really control the temperature like that, like if I got a room where I can't control the temperature, that creates a problem. And at the last location that I was renting from, you know, they had a central AC unit that stayed at like 77. I told that heifer to put it down on 72. I'm like, bitch, we in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You don't have no business having this darn on AC at 77. And then you wonder why we can't darn on get the wax to stick on the clients. But once again, we renting the rooms out individually. And so it's not like I'm working underneath. So it's like that darn on animosity. That's why I'm also searching for a salon suite, or, you know, if I get a place that's big enough, I darn on, you know, hopefully if it's zoned. I've been looking at one place as well, and I didn't get a response back from them either. It's like, god damn. See, it's like, here I am trying to offer y'all some money and shit, and it's like half of y'all motherfuckers ain't even responding. But anyways, once again, shout out to a black esthetician and business owner, Stephanie Lanes. She got her Sober Well line, which has the hand sanitizers. And if y'all want some purchase, matter of fact, we'll talk on my natural channel. We'll talk about retail products that I can recommend to y'all. And also I got another product as well from Etsy from a black woman as well for my skin. So we'll talk about all of those on the Diva Natural Wine channel. But yeah, back to these houses. It's like, hell, half of y'all motherfuckers ain't responding. And I don't know why. It's like, hell, y'all can't disqualify me. Because it's like y'all ain't even got a chance to run my background or nothing. I don't got no eviction on my record. I got a fair credit score. Matter of fact, a good credit score for the most part. As far as like a mortgage is concerned. And so I don't understand why renting is a lot more drastic. And it's like the area that you in, it's like, bitch, you can't command those 700 credit score. Like I said, it's not like I'm trying to apply for a motherfucking luxury apartment. It's like, bitch, you just too darn on streets over from the hole in the wall. From the hole in the wall. Honey, like, bitch, don't try it. Trying to charge $850 and you know you just 2 streets over from the whole stroke. It's like, okay, yeah, you might be close to the post office and the Cosmoprof, but bitch, for people who are from Fed now, it's like, don't play on our intelligence. Don't act like I don't know that this street is 2 streets over from the darn on prostitute stroll street, honey. And like I said, I don't fault my darn on girls, honey. Make your money how you need to, honey. Go ahead and make that money. Don't let it make you. However, I do have the right to say I don't want to see the girls outside my window. Looking out of my window of the 6-inch heels. I walks in the club like nobody business. Hot day. No, I ain't trying to see that. I ain't trying to see that. I ain't trying to see when I go to the mailbox that just 20 feet down, it's 2 cars darn on exchanging money for darn on crack cocaine and whatever else. I ain't trying to see that no more. It's like, well, hell, I stay over in this area if I want to see that bullshit. Oh, that's why I said, honey, that's why I'm also still looking at these darn on houses, the mortgage. Honey, give me 3 months, honey. I'm just going to say, fuck, I'm rent to own. And in 3 months, I have my shit set up where I can do a darn on FHA. Like, I really want to wait a good year. Because at least the benefit with a rent to own is you get the feel of the house first. Because it's just something about being in a house first that you get to notice before. Like, the benefits of a rent to own is, like, you get to experience what the neighbors and shit going to be like. You get to experience about the water bugs in that area. And from the South, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a misnomer. Not the actual species of water bugs, but in the South, we call cockroaches water bugs. And in the South, when it rains, depending on what housing area you in, it doesn't matter how clean your house is. It is not the indicative of your house being dirty. Now, if you got the German cockroaches, the little roaches that are in large numbers and they're out in the daytime, that shows that you have an infestation. If you got the little small German roaches and they are in the daytime and it's to the point where they don't run away from you, that means you have an infestation. If you have the ones where you might see one out in the daylight and then as soon as they see you, they try to scurry along, that means you have a minor to mild infestation. A minor to mild infestation when you see them in the daylight and they scurry along from you. And then you have a mild infestation as well if you see quite a plenty of them at nighttime. Which, thank God, I don't have to deal with any of those scenarios. But, unfortunately, being in Fayetteville, North Carolina, I do deal with the water bug that comes in every time that it rains, every other time. Now, it's not every time anymore. But the thing is, y'all know with that raid guard, honey, half the time, by the time I see a water bug, it's already, laid up, already halfway dead, honey. But for the one that makes it through that barrier, honey, that blue one didn't get your ass, honey. I got this red one for your ass. As a matter of fact, I need to load back up because we also deal with ants around here as well. So, thankfully not in the house, but, outside near the porches and shit, I have to do some extra spraying for the ants and the flies and all that bullshit. I'm about to be real ghetto and show my countryside for real, for real. I'm about to go to the point where I'm going to put 2 pennies in a thing of water. Yeah, to my older folks, y'all know what I'm talking about. Where you get a bag of water and you put 2 pennies in it and then you hang it up and then the reflection drives the flies out. Oh. Shout out to the person who taught me that trick where I'm supposed to put my hand close to the camera and then move back slowly to get back in focus. One of y'all said that on my Safari video. Every time that, the shit kept darn on blurring out, put my hand close to the camera and then move back slowly and then I'm immediately back in focus. But yeah, I need to darn on, it's about that time where we put the pennies in the water and darn gonna hang them outside near the porch, honey. But you know what they say, a nigga and flies, honey. I know that's so wrong to say that stereotype, but honey, we deal with a lot of niggas here. Not niggas with a U.S., honey. Not the empowerment of black people, but these low down trifling niggas, honey, that I want to get away from. I want to go from being surrounded by niggas with an AS to niggas with a US, honey. The niggas that united, that look out for one another, that are about uplifting each other and all of that. Those the type of niggas that I want to get around. Or is it UES, y'all? Y'all know I ain't. Hell, I didn't even know about that until Angel put me up on game with that one, honey. Because at first I thought, once again, you always learn something new. I thought the origin was from the ER where, white people used to say that to us as a degrading manner. Turns out, hell, they wasn't even original with that shit. I was like, God damn. Now, we already know that y'all took the Bible and made good bad and bad good, and we broke down that history. If y'all ain't seen those videos, honey, scroll through and where I put y'all on game of how, the Bible has whitewashed everything, literally made Jesus white, made everything that was supposed to be good demonic and demonic good, even omens. Everything black is associated with evil and everything white is associated with purity, but nature shows that white is actually an abnormality and melanin is actually seen to be more in tune with the earth. So even with the programming tricks that they do with religion and the programming that they do with nature and stuff, and then trying to claim superiority, but nature says that you are actually the exact opposite. No shade to my white subscribers and stuff, because once again, I don't believe in that black superiority shit either, where now genetically I have more benefits being black as opposed to being white, but does that mean I should exude a level of feeling like I'm superior because of that? No. On a moral level, it's like still treat everybody fair and equal. It's like don't try to be a black, even though we know it's impossible to be a black supremacist from the perspective of being racist or whatever. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to blow my nose. We know it's impossible to be a black supremacist, but still, you don't have to be a bigoted nonetheless. Lord, we done talked about everything. Shit. I'm about feeling like T.S. Madison. I've been up here for a minute. I've just been talking the shit with y'all. Hell, now it's about time for my darn Total Life Changes meeting in the next 10 minutes, y'all. Hell, it's been a long time since I've done a random talk like this. Y'all tell me, for y'all that darn gonna have the heart to look at this video all the way through, y'all tell me what y'all think about these super long videos. Hell, I done got so accustomed to doing the quick 5-10 minute videos, honey. It's been so long since I've done an hour plus video like this. But hell, I had a lot on my mind to darn gonna get off, y'all. And like I said, since I don't have to edit shit, I can just upload this straight to YouTube, honey. No power director, no cyberlink or nothing. That's the one thing I love about this darn Screen-O-Matic, honey. I gladly pay $18 a year for this shit. Where I can just, for videos like this where I'm just shooting the shit with y'all, I can darn just upload it straight to YouTube. Honey, can't beat it, baby. But, yeah, that's everything that's been going on with your girl in a nutshell. I'm struggling to find this house. It look like I ain't gonna meet my deadline of being out this bitch by August. So I just got to way in the water, way in the water, way in the water. Mother God is gonna tell you something. Cause y'all know I don't subscribe to that darn white Jesus, nor do I subscribe to the ultimate power being a man. But once again, no shade to anybody who does, honey. We respect all people's religion over here, or absence of religion. Lord Jesus, I swear I'm going to tackle this shit tomorrow with this darn window. Matter of fact, provided that this heifer don't take off, because every time she sees a check over $600 a week, this bitch like to take off at least one day of work, honey. Hopefully she don't do that tomorrow. If she don't do that tomorrow, honey, I'm tackling this darn stuff once and for all, and we're going to do a review. We're going to do a review of this. If not, I got to do it, I can't say Monday because, hell, I got to get my exercise in on Monday. Because I'm laying around, and that's another reason I got to get out of here. because it's to the point where I can't stand to even look at her. So it's like, I just keep myself confined to my room on Saturdays and Sundays for the most part, right? And I know that's fucked up to say, but it is what it is. It's like Saturday and Sunday, I fall into bad habits because I go to the store, and since I can't even go to the kitchen because our kitchen is small and she wants to try to come in the kitchen whenever I'm in the kitchen or whatever, it's like, we can't stand each other. Why you go out your way to try to irritate the fuck out of me, right? But unfortunately, we're going to have to make peace sometime this week because it's like, shit, I need to go to the motherfucking store. And your ass, I done brought you the thing. Once again, and this is another thing. I keep buying and buying and buying. And it's like, you don't utilize it. I'm stop buying shit for your ass. I done an offer to buy the darn on AC for your car. And you keep complaining every time that you want to ride to work, right? And then it's like also for myself, when I ride to the store, a bitch is a little bit heat. And then it's like when it gets to the point where it's 100 degrees, it defeats the purpose of having the windows down because it's like blowing a darn on air dryer on your damn face, right? So I offered to pay to have the Freon put in the car. She ain't done that. I done brought the darn on the visor thing for the car since she was complaining about the darn on oncoming lights shit. Honey, she don't utilize that. What else I done offered? It was that. It was the visor for the car. It was, the window. The side window don't come down. She got to manually, push the window down. I offered to get that darn on fixed. Didn't utilize that. She got the car in the shop now for something, but it's for some sort of motor type issue. It's like, well, shit. And then it's like the front end of the bumper is loose. And she keeps taping the shit up with some darn on tape that holds it only for a month or so. I offer for them to go ahead and just put a permanent thing on it. The front where the lights and shit is at, it always come loose on the side. And I offered for them to do some nails or something. Or, the professional nails for the car to push this thing back in because it's not broken, but it's loose where the bumper, the bump part of the car is falling off. So I offered to even pay for that. So that's like 4 things I done offer to pay for that damn raggedy ass car that she ain't utilized. So it's like, okay, you want the darn you want to keep going around in this darn modernized hoopty. It started off nice, but now the shit done fell flat. This is why when I get my car, honey, I ain't getting nothing less than a motherfucking 2014-15. Cause I ain't dealing with those darn trials and tribulations. Hell fuck no. And I only want to deal with a car over 100,000 miles. That shit that you got is 200,000 miles. But once again, it's a 2007 though. So, comes with the territory. So, yeah, dealing with all that shit. But once again, we got to deal with that shit come Saturday. Because, honey, I got to have my water. I've been 4 months without soda. I'm down to my last things of water. I need to go to Walmart at least for my darn to stock up on 50 more bottles of water. And y'all know the types of water that I go for, honey. Shout out to Clear America and Ice, honey. I like my ice waters. And I like my flavor waters like this. So I got to stock up on like 50 of those. Oh, my chips, the Walmart brands that are super cheap. They are like, you get the big old bag for like $1.50, and then I get my veggie chips for like $4.50. I got that. I already got my natural pancakes that I want to try out for the first time. It's the ones that was seen on Shark Tank, the flapjacks or whatever. And then it comes with the honey as well. I didn't even know they had the honey. I mean, not the honey, but the maple syrup. So that is high fructose corn syrup free. So, not Aunt Your Mammy honey, where it's pure, corn syrup and all of that. This is actually pure maple syrup. So, can't wait to try that out. And y'all know I used to be a huge fan of Aunt Your Mammy honey. But as I become more health conscious, I've changed over my eating habits. I canceled Aunt Your Mammy years ago. Like, I ain't had Auntie Mammy since 2017, so I canceled it 3 years ago. And it wasn't even because of the origin of the name. It's like, yeah, I always knew the name was fucked up, but that taste was addictive. Just like that Mountain Dew, that high fructose corn syrup, I was going through 2 liters a day, baby. So yeah, I will be stocking up on some more healthy snacks. Oh, well, and of course, my naughty snacks as well. I'm a sucker for lemon Oreos, honey. My lemon Oreos and my cookies and creams Hershey's. Like, that's my favorite Hershey's, the cookies and cream, and then I love my Twix. So that's that. Oh, coconut milk. Because I'm going to give that Matrix one more try. It did not work out with the almond milk. And then I tried mixing it with the oatmeal. It was like, ugh. So I'm going to try with if it don't work with the coconut milk, honey, I'm going to sell the rest of that Matrix. Because it's like, I can't get around it. And then it's like I'm already, it got the seeds, and that's not good for my health. Because my Crohn's, for whatever reason, chia seeds does not work well with me. The chai and flax seeds going through me does not work too well with me, honey. So I might need to call it a wrap on that. I wish they'd come out with some shakes. Now they trying to roll the trend and talking about they coming up with some sea moss, because now they see sea moss is trend. I said, next thing you know, TLC's gonna have their own version of black seed oil. Just give it about 6 months to a year. And the only reason why they ain't got it now is because, you got to have a good reputable source for black seed. It is a specific process you got to follow for black seed oil. So it's like, that's probably the only reason why they ain't got no black seed products. But they done got, they got the CBD products, which I love, honey. I love my darn on Melanie drops. They supposed to be coming out with some sea moss darn on products. That's to be continued. Follow my business channel and my DivaWuan channel for updates on that. And that's about it on that. Oh, and it's 7:59, so I got to get on up off here, y'all. We done talked on a little bit of everything today, y'all. We done got all over the place. But yeah, I got to get ready for my 8 o'clock TLC meeting. 1,000 families. I would say join me, but y'all know this video ain't going to be uploaded within no 30 seconds. But for future references, y'all can catch me over there in the live streams. I'm typically there about every day, every other day. Unless it's certain people on, it's like I might not see those certain people because it's like just a myriad of reasons. Stuff that I will touch on the business channel. So look out for my business channel, DivaWuan's Business. Okay, walking into my Instagram. Oh, they late again, huh? Oh, they live. Y'all ain't giving me no copyrights right on here. So I'm going to turn it down. So that's the person of the night on the 1,000 families. Honey, this is one thing I love about this company. Honey, they don't have the suit. This is what made me really want to join back, because the products are good and you don't have to worry about dressing up in those suits. It's like you get to dress up in stuff like this and get to promote products that actually work, and you get to make money, honey. You can't beat it. Like I said, I hope this darn gonna help for working tomorrow so I can get this black mold out of here. But oh, come on, fella, darn on, so, honey, we twinning in the complexion department. Oh, I love that darn on bob too, honey. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about purchasing a wig this weekend that's close to this, a 13x6 bob unit. I'm about to purchase like 4 or 5 units, honey. So let me see. She done turned this darn on. Oh no, you still got that copyright music up in there. Hell, y'all might this might be a 2-hour video. Y'all might darn on see this whole presentation with me, y'all. Okay, girl, that's all they getting from me because, like I said, YouTube ain't striking this darn on video. And I'm close to getting a shout out, y'all, for getting a girl monetized again. Honey, on this channel, I got 1,000 subscribers, and I'm about to hit 4,000 watch hours. I'm like 60 some hours away, and with this long ass video, this might be the video that makes me qualified. And then, you know, of course, I think it's like a 10-week process though, even after you become qualified though. And then it's like September, it resets all over again. So but shit, if I darn gonna become remonetized, shit, that'd be good. I mean, granted, I don't do this shit for money. It's just a little extra change or whatnot, but
Greetings to everyone from, the East Coast, the West Coast, the South, and everywhere, to be honest with you, right?
but yeah, like I said, it'd be good if I get a little change. Shout out to T.S. Madison and everybody who's recommended me. Once again, shout out T.S. Madison. Huge hugs to you, sister. My sister Cass Life, honey. You know me and Cass Life, honey. We've been knowing each other now for about 2 years in the conscious sector. Also, y'all check out her channel as well. Matter of fact, everybody that I've recommended today, I will put their channels down in the description box below. So Cass Life, but the 3 main ones that's done shouted me out lately, y'all will be at the top. So is it 3? So it's T.S. Madison, Cass Life, and who else is the third one? Shit. Charge it to my mind, not my heart. I know it was a third one. Was it you, mister? Yeah, it might have been, yeah, it's mister. So, yeah, mister, you the third one. I was thinking about, well, hell, actually, it's between you and darn Bridget. So, y'all the third and fourth ones. But I'll put all y'all out there. But Cass and T.S. definitely, mwah, love y'all 2 sisters, honey. But anyways, let me get up off here and get on to this live stream. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll definitely give y'all an update on the house. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to see, and then I'm going to, call. And if I don't, we're going to look to this apartment that I showed y'all that I think is good. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,200 square feet, honey. Y'all wish me luck on that. The house search continues, honey. But hopefully they finally respond, because I really want this darn one right here. Shit, I'm tempted to gonna walk down there Saturday. Or no, Sunday, because like I said, me and my mother, we got to go to this Walmart on Saturday, honey. I got to get my waters, honey. So that is it, y'all. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah. Don't y'all get too accustomed to these super long videos, honey. It's going to shortly go back to being underneath an hour.